It's time now for a snowy edition of the Muletrain News Program on this Wednesday, February the 5th, 2020, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. Funeral service for Patricia Carol Wilson, 74, of Muleshoe, is set for 3 o'clock this afternoon, Wednesday, February the 5th, at the 16th and D Church of Christ, with Curtis Shelburne officiating. Burial will be in the Muleshoe Memorial Park. Patricia died on Saturday, February the 1st, in Plano. She was born June the 9th, 1945, here in Muleshoe, to Leon Howard and Muriel Wright Lewis. She married Stanley Wilson in Clovis on November the 25th, 1964. Patricia was a great artist and an avid gardener. She loved her family, especially her grandchildren. She was a member of the 16th and D Church of Christ. She is preceded in death by her parents, two sons, Roby Lewis Wilson and Casey Glenn Wilson, a sister, Lenita Elrod, and two brothers, Ronald Lewis and Morris Lewis. Patricia is survived by her husband, Stanley, her two sons, Andy Wilson and his wife, Krista of Amarillo, Kent Childs of Muleshoe, her daughter-in-law, Sharon Cooper of Lubbock, and two sisters, Rita Brunton of Arizona, and Ellen Brink and her husband, Terry of Oklahoma. Her brother, Kirk Lewis, and his wife, Cheryl of Muleshoe. Four grandchildren, Jack Keenan and his wife, Kinsey, Drew and Chancey, and one great-grandson, Grant. The family suggests memorials be sent to the American Cancer Society, 3411 73rd Street, Lubbock, Texas, 79423. Of course, online condolences can be made at www.ellisfuneralhomes.com. And repeating, funeral service for Patricia Wilson, 74, Muleshoe, is set for 3 o'clock this afternoon, Wednesday, February the 5th, at the 16th and D Church of Christ, with Curtis Shelburne officiating. Burial will be in the Muleshoe Memorial Park. Please keep the family of Pat Wilson on your prayer list today. Funeral service for Raimundo D. Falcon, 71, of Muleshoe, were held this morning at 11 a.m. on Wednesday, February the 5th, at the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church, with Father Mercado officiating. Burial will be in the Sudan Cemetery. Raimundo died Saturday, February the 1st, in Clovis. He was born October the 5th in 1948 in Zacatecas, Mexico, to Gilberto and Agustina de la Rosa Falcon. He married Maria Hernandez on February the 14th, 1994. Raimundo was a farmer and a member of the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church here in Muleshoe. He is preceded in death by his parents, a sister, Lola Falcon, and two brothers, Faustino Falcon and Manuel Falcon. He is survived by his wife, Maria, two sons, Angel Falcon Reyes of Guadalajara, Mexico, Raimundo Falcon Reyes of Fresnillo, Zacatecas, Mexico, his daughter, Reina Falcon Hernandez of Clovis, four sisters, Refugio Falcon of Mexico, Josefina Falcon of Guadalajara, Mexico, Julia Falcon of Mexico, and Socorro Falcon of Mexico. Three brothers survive him as well, Francisco Falcon of Mexico, Concepcion Falcon of Waco, Texas, and Juan Luis Falcon of Mexico. 14 grandchildren and 10 great-grandchildren also survive him. Online condolences can be made at ellisfuneralhomes.com. Please keep the family of Raimundo Falcon on your prayer list today. His funeral services were held at 11 this morning at the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church here in Muleshoe. Burial is in the Sudan Cemetery. Graveside service for Delbert Charles Lingnow, 79, of Farwell, were held Tuesday morning at the Sunset Terrace Memorial Cemetery in Farwell. Delbert died Saturday, February the 1st, in Lubbock. He was born October the 20th, 1940, in Clovis, to Otto and Alma Hintz Lingnow. He married Myrna Rudd in Lariat on October the 24th, 1964. He was a farmer and he loved to travel. He was an avid fisherman and enjoyed attending all of his grandkids' activities. Delbert was a member of the Hope Lutheran Church in Lubbock. He is preceded in death by his parents, his brother Melvin Lingnow, a sister Carolyn Lingnow. Delbert is survived by his wife Myrna, his two sons Todd Lingnow of Farwell and Kirk Lingnow and his wife Teresa of Farwell. His three daughters, Rhonda Crozer of Farwell, Charlotte Smith and her husband Vince of Farwell, Melanie Hendrickson and her husband Tim of St. Cloud, Florida, A sister, Evelyn Martin of Clovis. His brother, Edwin Lingnow, also of Clovis. 7 grandchildren. Keisha Carthel, Kaylee Crozier, Trey Crozier, Garen Hendrickson, Aaliyah Hendrickson, Jalen Smith, and Ty Smith all survive him, and 1 great-grandson to be born, Crew Hot Baby Rod Carthel. The family suggests memorials be sent to the Hope Lutheran Church, Legacy of Hope, 5798th Street, Lubbock, Texas, 79424, or St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, 501 St. Jude Place, Memphis, Tennessee, 38105. Of course, online condolences can be made at ellisfuneralhomes.com. Please keep the Lingnow family on your prayer list today. Funeral service for Guadalupe S. Ortega Nani of Sudan were held Monday morning at the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church here in Muleshoe, with Father Mercado officiating. Burial was in the Sudan Cemetery. Guadalupe died last week on Thursday, January the 30th in Lubbock. She was born December the 12th, 1929, in Mexico to Crespin and Trinidad Sanchez Salamanca. She married Pablo Ortega on July the 7th, 1952 in Mexico. Guadalupe was a homemaker and loved her grandkids and family. She was a member of the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church here in Muleshoe. She is preceded in death by her parents and 1 sister, Maria Salamanca. Guadalupe is survived by her husband Pablo, 2 sons, Raul Ortega and his wife Ruth of Sudan, and Rodolfo Ortega and his wife Cynthia of Littlefield. Her 3 daughters, Beatriz Martinez and her husband, Nicholas of Las Vegas, Nevada, Rosalia Lucero of Fort Worth, and Sylvia Escobar and her husband Omar of Fort Worth. Her 4 sisters, Elvira Calderon, Eulalia Garibaldi, and Elodia Salamanca, all of Mexico. Roberta Perez of Littlefield, her brother Modesto Salamanca survives her as well, of Mexico. 14 grandchildren and 23 great-grandchildren all survive Guadalupe. The family suggests memorials be sent to the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church, 805 East Hickory, Muleshoe, Texas, 79347. Online condolences can be made at ellisfuneralhomes.com on their website. And please keep the family of Guadalupe S. Ortega on your prayer list today. Her funeral service were held Monday morning at the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church. Well, bright and early Monday morning, UIL announced their district realignments that will be for the next 2 years for the 2020 through 2022 school years, and the Mules wind up in Conference 3A Division I Football District 2. The Mules will be in this District 2 with Littlefield, River Road, Bushland, and Dalhart. In 3A Division 1, District 1 for football, Brownfield, Denver City, Kermit, Lamesa, Shallowater, and Slayton. And so a little shake-up there in those districts, as the Mules, again, will be in District 2 with Littlefield, River Road, Bushland, and Dalhart for football beginning next season. Conference 3A Division 2 football, District 3 is Amarillo, Highland Park, Canadian, Childress, Dimmitt, Friona, Spearman, and Toya. And again, that's Division 2 football. Conference 3A basketball, they don't have 2 divisions in that. The Mules will wind up in District 3, along with Littlefield, Dimmitt, Friona, Brownfield, Denver City, and Lamesa. So a little bit less travel there in that basketball district, which Muleshoe will wind up again. Again, District 3 for 3A basketball, the Mules, Littlefield, Dimmitt, Friona, Brownfield, Denver City, and Lamesa. And that's for the boys and girls. In some of the area schools where they wound up, Conference 1A Division 1 6-man football, District 2 Spring Lake Earth is now in 6-man, along with Crest, Lorenzo, Nazareth, and Petersburg. Conference 1A Division 2 6-man football, District 3 Amherst, Lasbuddy, Anton, Cotton Center, and Whit Harrell. 1A basketball, District 4 will be Amherst, Anton, Cotton Center, Spring Lake Earth, Hart, Crest, and Lasbuddy. Then Conference 2A Division 1 football, District 1, Boys Ranch, Farwell, Olton, Panhandle, Sanford Fridge, Stinnett, and West Texas. Conference 2A Division 2 football, District 2 will be Bovina, New Home, Ropesville, Smyre, Ropes, and Sudan. Then Conference 2A basketball, District 3 will be Bovina, Boys Ranch, Farwell, Olton, Vega. District 4 in 2A basketball will be Floydada, Health Center, Lockney, New Deal, Rawls. District 5 and 2A basketball will be Morton, Plains, Seagraves, Sudan, and Sundown. And so that's a lot of changes there for the Muleshoe High School, along with some of our area schools, as the redistricting alignments were announced Monday morning from UIL. And again, the Mules wind up in 3A Division I football, District 2, along with Littlefield, River Road, Bushland, and Dalhart. In basketball, the Mules will be in 3A District 3, along with Littlefield, Dimmitt, Freona, Brownfield, Denver City, and Lamesa. The Calvary Baptist Church is holding their annual Valentine Cookie fundraiser, taking orders now through February the 10th. You can see any member of the Calvary Baptist Church to place your order or drop by the church and speak with Jeff Kaufman, the pastor, at 1733 West Avenue C during normal business hours. Also, you can see Judy Kaufman, his wife, at the Bailey County Courthouse in the Office of the Aging. This year, they're offering boxed 9-inch heart-shaped sugar cookies decorated with your personal message on it. Decorations will vary and will deliver in town for free. It's $10 for the 9-inch heart-shaped sugar cookie. A cookie bouquet with 3 3-inch heart-shaped sugar cookies dipped in white chocolate, almond bark, decorated with your personal message on it and delivered in town for free. Every bouquet is different. It's $20. A lollipop sugar cookie, single 3-inch heart-shaped sugar cookie decorated and bagged with your personal message, free delivery in town, is $4. Then a cookie kit, which each kit has 6 heart-shaped plain sugar cookies and comes with icing and sprinkles. You or your child can have fun decorating their own cookies. Free delivery in town. It's $10 for this cookie kit. And again, see Jeff Kaufman at the Calvary Baptist Church now through February 10th, 1733 West Avenue C. You can place your order with any member of Calvary Baptist, or also you can try seeing Judy Kaufman at the Office of the Aging in the Bailey County Courthouse. They're taking orders for their annual Valentine cookie fundraiser now through February the 10th. Of course, they'll be delivered on Valentine's Day, February the 14th. It's time now for the weather forecast. First, a message from our sponsor, K&K Pharmacy. K&K Pharmacy right here in Muleshoe at 1411 West American Boulevard, where Christine K. or any of their helpful employees want to help you get rid of your weekly pill box. Find out how K&K Pharmacy can simplify your meds with the K-Pack Custom Medication Packaging Program, available now at 1411 West American Boulevard. Call them 806-272-7511. K-Pack Custom Medication Packaging, available now at K&K Pharmacy, where they can simplify your meds and get rid of your weekly pill box. Well, it started out Tuesday morning, a pretty nice morning, but of course if you're watching the weather forecast, you knew it wouldn't last, and it didn't. As of about 11 a.m. yesterday on Tuesday, it began snowing and got heavier and heavier, and the snow did until around 4 p.m. Tuesday afternoon. Here at the National Weather Service station at Channel 6, we got just under 3 inches of snow, right at 2.7 inches. In Freona, north of us, they got 5 inches. Hereford got 5.5 inches of snow. Dimmitt wound up with 3 inches of snow. Cannon Air Force Base on the west side of Clovis got 8 inches of snow. Texaco, New Mexico got 5 inches of snow. Then the Muleshoe National Wildlife Refuge, south of Muleshoe, about 17, 18 miles, got 1 inch of snow. A half an inch at Morton. Olton got 1 inch of snow. Plains got 2 inches, and Denver City 2.5 inches. Lots of cancellations and early closures happened yesterday, including the courthouse and the senior center. The Muleshoe schools all let out early yesterday, and then postponed classes for today. But then later on this morning, they decided to cancel classes for all of the Muleshoe schools for today on Wednesday. They postponed the JV and varsity basketball games that were scheduled for Tuesday night at Dimmitt, and they'll have to make those up in the near future. Listen for those. We'll try to announce those when they reschedule them. But lots of closures and cancellations here in the Muleshoe area as the Roads did get extremely dangerous and slick as the snow continued yesterday on Tuesday, as there were several wrecks here in the Muleshoe area, and I saw several of them in town as well. But we did have a winter storm warning that was in effect until 6 o'clock today on Wednesday, as they thought Muleshoe would continue to get snow, but that did not pan out, as the storm has stayed south of us, as still in the Lubbock, Levelland, Littlefield areas. They're still getting snow to the south and east of us, but Muleshoe has been taken out of the winter storm warning, and so that is not in effect. But it's extremely cold still, as it's only 22 degrees right now as of 11:30 this Wednesday morning here at Channel 6. Mostly sunny today, as the sun has been breaking in and out of the clouds this Wednesday morning. Our high should be 31 this afternoon. North-northwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Then mostly clear tonight. Low around 13. West winds around 5 miles per hour. Sunny tomorrow on Thursday. High near 49 degrees, so much warmer tomorrow on Thursday. West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Mostly clear Thursday night. Low around 28. Sunny on Friday. High all the way up into the 60s, high near 61 degrees. West winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Mostly clear Friday night, low around 21. Sunny on Saturday, high near 53 degrees. North-northeast winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, becoming south in the afternoon. Saturday night, clear, low around 28. Sunday, again, a very warm, nice day. Sunny, high near 63 degrees. Sunday night, partly cloudy, low around 27. Then mostly sunny on Monday, high near 56. Monday night, a slight chance of rain, mostly cloudy, low around 29. Then Tuesday, a chance of rain, partly sunny, high near 53. So our weather will snap back pretty fast in the next couple of days, as the weather forecast calls for a high all the way into the 61 during the day on Friday. But be very careful still right now, as it's very cold and slick out there in the Muleshoe area, so stay in if you can possibly swing that. And if you do have to get out on the roads, be very cautious. Take it slow and easy. Leave lots of room between you and the car in front of you, as the roads are very dangerous here in the Muleshoe area. As, again, the winter storm warning has been lifted for Muleshoe and Bailey County, our entire area, for today. Mostly sunny, high near 31. North-northwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Then mostly clear tonight, low around 13. Warm up all the way nearly to 50 degrees tomorrow on Thursday. Sunny, high near 49. Mostly clear Thursday night, low around 28. Then look forward to Friday, as we'll have a high all the way up to 61 degrees. K&K Pharmacy has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast. We'll be back with more Muletrain in just a few moments. Please stay tuned. Take control of your First Bank of Muleshoe debit card right from your smartphone with the My Mobile Money app. It's customizable card monitoring and controls that help you manage your accounts. With My Mobile Money app, you can set interactive controls to help monitor activity and prevent unauthorized use. You can turn your card on or off, set alerts, and deny transactions based on merchant or transaction type and location. Monitor and control dependent cardholder usage, receive notifications of possible fraudulent transactions, and take action. Deposit checks through your phone. Download the My Mobile Money app now at the App Store or Google Play. For more information, you can also call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, or go by 202 South 1st Street. The First Bank right here in Muleshoe, offering the My Mobile Money app. Available at the App Store or Google Play. Call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, or go by 202 South 1st Street. The First Bank, member FDIC.
Liao's, pure yummy goodness. They have cheese, 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 and more cheese. Mexican food is tested to the limits once you get into Liao's. Come to 1010 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas, to get the best Tex-Mex from around the world.
Well, a big congratulations goes out to Juan Flores for his promotion recently to the Public Works Director for the city of Muleshoe. Juan has worked for the city of Muleshoe for 22 years. He's a great guy, and we're sure he will do a great job there as the Public Works Director for the city of Muleshoe. Congratulations to Juan Flores. Of course, all this movement in the city was caused as earlier Leanne Gallman announced she was retiring as the city manager, and that will be effective May the 1st. And the city council recently hired Ramon Sanchez, who was the Public Works Director. He will be the next city manager beginning in May. And Ramon will take Leanne's job, and now Juan Flores will take Ramon's job. So congratulations to Ramon and Juan on their recent promotions with the city. The Soul Stew Supper will be served by the First United Methodist Church here in Muleshoe on February the 20th. If you know of someone who would benefit from this supper, as they will be delivered to people's homes here in the Muleshoe area, please call us here at Channel 6. Call my cell at 806-566-5881. It's for all those elderly and shut-ins. Those are people that are disabled here in the Muleshoe area. You can call again to get a Soul Stew Supper delivered on February 20th from the First United Methodist Church, 806-566-5881. Well, the last day to come into City Hall and see Zana Carpenter to sign up for a place on the May general election ballot is next week on Friday, February the 14th, so get in and do that very soon if you want to run for a place on the ballot. They have elections coming up for in the city Muleshoe general election. Earl Behrens has signed up. He's the incumbent for his seat for District 3, and District 4 is empty at this time. The Muleshoe Area Hospital District, Gail Richardson, the incumbent, has signed up to run for District 1, and Zona Gatewood has signed up as an incumbent for her District 5 seat. District 3 is empty at this time. In the Muleshoe Independent School District, Corey Contreras has signed up to run for District 2. Jeff King, the incumbent, has signed up for his seat, District 3. Jesus Tovar, the incumbent, has signed up for District 5. And Kevin Morris, also the incumbent, has signed up for his at-large position. Again, see Zana Carpenter, 215 South Main Street, or call her 806-272-4528. She's the city secretary for the city of Muleshoe and can get you signed up to run for this general election for the city of Muleshoe, Muleshoe Area Hospital District, or Muleshoe ISD. Again, the deadline is next week, Friday, February 14th. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just a few moments, so please stay tuned. Since 1925, AIM Bank is proud to be one of the largest locally owned and operated banks in West Texas. Our expert bankers have an in-depth understanding of the local economy, and we are proud to provide our customers with quick local loan decisions. At AIM Bank, we know that strong local partnerships are crucial for growth and success. Investing in you has been our focus from day one. We provide the latest in technology for your online and mobile banking with features like mobile check deposit. At AIM Bank, we care about your accounts as much as you do, so we pride ourselves on real personal attention because we are also your neighbor. We invite you to come in and experience the real personal attention AIM Bank has to offer. We want to know you because we live, work, and raise our families right here in Muleshoe too. AIM Bank is committed to making a difference in the communities we serve. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Help us welcome to Muleshoe Dr. Kenneth Burke. Kenneth Burke, DO, is now practicing full-time in the medical clinic of Muleshoe and is ready to see patients. For an appointment, call today, 806-272-7544. Dr. Burke was born in De Leon, Texas, and went through Corpus Christi and Lubbock on his path to Muleshoe for his undergraduate training. And then in the U.S. Navy, he was responsible for mobilization and security of the medical and chaplain team. Shawnee, Georgia for medical school, and then Jersey City, New Jersey for his medical internship and family practice residency. Welcome to Muleshoe, Dr. Burke. He's purchased a home here and ready to make Muleshoe home again. For an appointment, call the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe, 806-272-7544. help us welcome Kenneth Burke Dio to Muleshoe. Make sure to go on our website, muleshoetv.com, and lots of free of charge, on-demand new content available that you'll want to see, including our 3 church services from this past Sunday, February the 2nd, at the First Baptist Church, First Methodist Church, and Calvary Baptist Church, along with, you can see our highlight video from last month's Bailey County Junior Livestock Show and the Hospital Board of Directors Town Hall Special Session meeting about the proposed hospital bond election, which will be on the May general election ballot. All that available free of charge on demand on our website, muleshoetv.com, along with yesterday's video of the snowstorm that dropped nearly 3 inches of snow here in the Muleshoe area. Of course, our weather video is all brought to you by K&K Pharmacy. Also, you can see our video that we made last week at the MHS Library as the Muleshoe School Board President Curtis Preston introduced the new MHS Athletic Director and Head Football Coach Jason Richards, along with his fiancée Angela Scott. Here's some more information on Jason, as he was hired on January 28th by the school board, and they sorted through applications and interviewed 6 applicants. They had over 100 applications and interviewed 6 applicants. Jason has come to Muleshoe with a strong experience and background, the press release writes, while serving as an offensive coordinator at Flower Bluff High School, which happens to be down in the Corpus Christi area. His football program went 51-21, which includes 3 regional semifinal appearances and 2 area championship appearances. Over the past 6 years, the offense has averaged 38 points per game and 400 yards per game, placing 5 players in the top 10 for rushing yards in the season, 9 players in the top 10 for receiving yards, and all 4 quarterbacks are in the top 5 for passing yards in a season at Flower Bluff. He has tutored all 4 of their quarterbacks at Flower Bluff to all district honors. Each of the 6 years he has been the offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach. And Jason graduated from Clovis High School in 2002. He was the quarterback and a defensive back on the football team. He played football as well at Eastern New Mexico University and coached at Lubbock High School, A&M Consolidated High School in College Station, San Angelo Central, of course in San Angelo, and then in 2014 was hired at Flower Bluff before coming to Muleshoe. He graduated with a Bachelor of Science degree in Physical Education, cum laude, from ENMU in 2006, and a Master of Administration in Education in August of 2010 from Sam Houston State University. So good luck to Jason Richards as he takes over the reins here at MHS as the athletic director and head football coach. Well, as we mentioned earlier in the weather, all the JV and varsity basketball games at Dimmitt last night on Tuesday, yesterday, were postponed due to the weather conditions and really dangerous roadways here in the area, and they will announce the makeup games in the near future at Dimmitt. The Lady Mules are getting close to the end of their season as they now sit at 6-5 in District 1 3A action. In 4th place, of course, they take 4 teams into the playoffs in 3A basketball. January 24th, the Lady Mules lost to Bushland 57-28, then beat Freona last week 52-20. Then last Friday lost at Spearman 36-14. So good luck to the Lady Mules as they only have 3 games left. The makeup game at Dimmitt, and then this Friday they will be in action here in Muleshoe against River Road, and then finish the district schedule next Tuesday at Tulia. Bushland is sitting in first in the girls 1-3A at 11-1. Canadian is second at 10-2. Spearman is third at 9-3, and the Lady Mules are in fourth at 6-5. Then right behind them is Tulia in fifth at 5-6. So some important games coming up for the Lady Mules that will determine whether they make it into the playoffs or not. So good luck to them. The Mules are 1-8 in district action as they beat Freona last week 59-45. but then lost last Friday at Spearman 54-36. They still have 5 more games left in their district schedule. So good luck to the Mules and Lady Mules as they finish up basketball with the Lady Mules still in the hunt for the playoffs. Another congratulations goes out to Shallow Waters Morgan Bennett as she broke the Wayland Baptist University Flying Queens basketball 37-year-old record last week, and she has the most career assists in Wayland Baptist University Flying Queens history with 614. Of course, Morgan is the daughter of Crystal Bennett, former Crystal Angeli, who grew up here in Muleshoe, and Morgan's grandmother is Pat Angeli of the Muleshoe area. So congratulations to Morgan Bennett, as she's had a stellar career there at Wayland Baptist playing basketball for the Flying Queens, and she had a great career at Shallow Water in high school as well. Well, the sponsor of the week this week at the Bailey County Senior Center are the members there that always come and actively participate in all of the activities at the Senior Center. Bailey County Senior Center is located at Main and Avenue D. To date, they have had 15 sponsors of the week, which has brought in a total of $9,000 in the last 3 months. Their goal at the Senior Center is to have their facility self-sufficient by continuing to place those funds in trusts and endowments in the next few years. So today, they are announcing that you, their members, are the sponsors of the week. If you would like to be a sponsor of the week at the Senior Center, please contact Royce Turner or Carolyn Johnson or Casey Lee, the assistant director, by calling 806-272-4969. The sponsors of the week will be recognized during the lunch hour at the center. You also get your name on the sign outside of the center every day for a week. The sponsor's name on the inside of the center every day for a week as well. The sponsors will receive a picture with the script and keeping up with our senior section of the Muleshoe Journal. The sponsors also receive pictures and script about themselves or business right here on Gil-Am Advertising Channel 6, MuleshoeTV.com. The same content will be available for a week on their YouTube, Twitter feed, and Facebook, and on a constant loop at the Channel 6 TV at the Senior Center, along with the Harmon Elliott and Park View. Sponsors will be on the first section of a new weekly brochure. Sponsors will be given brochures to be sent to others. The center's mission statement, activities, menus, donors are all in this weekly brochure. And again, contact Royce, Carolyn, or Casey if you're interested in being a sponsor of the week, 806-272-4969. And at the Senior Center today, on Wednesday, they'll be playing Loteria at 1 p.m. Bingo on Thursday, February 6th at 1 p.m. Temple Builders will meet at 9 a.m. Friday morning, and the Muleshoe Pickers will be entertaining during the lunch hour. Then Temple Builders will meet at 9 a.m. Monday morning, February 10th. Yoga for seniors will be at 1 p.m. Monday afternoon next week. Valentine Frame Decor activity will be at 1 p.m. Tuesday, February the 11th. On your prayer list today, please continue to remember Eric Hall, Landon Nichols, Dorothy Turner, Doris Scott, Clinton and Maxine Rogers, Dorothy Sorley, Gabby Stone, Brian Taylor. Remember Eddie and Gail Morris. Remember Karen Chambers of Brownfield, the mother of Chance Hulse of Muleshoe. Remember Hector Flores, formerly of Muleshoe, on your prayer list today. Judy Hubbard, the wife of Gary Hubbard, former longtime Earth UMC pastor. They now live in Monday and are retired, and Judy has been ill. Please keep her on your prayer list today. Remember Ronnie Dent. Remember Stanley Wilson, Marilyn Cox, Jeff Kaufman. Continue to remember Becky Hawksbergen, Brianne Williams, who recently had knee surgery, Ray Precure. Remember Butch and Judy Cox, Patty Kent, who is now at home, Judy Lambert, who is in Promised Land in Lubbock. Remember Marshall and Ann Head, Sally Ellis, Susan Kirby, Wynn Cantwell, who's in Olton, Mary Nell Bleeker, Marjorie Morgan, Tom and Rhonda Carter. Tom has recently had knee surgery. Lewis Wayne and Wanda Schaefer, and Gladys Black, who's now at the Parkview. Continue to remember her on your prayer list today. Remember those grieving the recent loss of a loved one. Remember the family of Dylan Noble of North Carolina. He died on Sunday, February the 2nd. He's the grandson of Danny Noble of the College Station area and great-grandson of Betty Noble of Muleshoe. Of course, Dylan's father also recently died, Jeffrey, in the last couple of months. So continue to remember the Noble family as they're grieving the loss of Jeffrey along with his son Dylan. Keep them on your prayer list today. Also remember the family of Robert Hooten, Guadalupe Ortega, the family of Jimmy Shirey, Donnie Clayton, Butch Vandiver, Virginia Kemp, the family of Virginia Kirk, and the family of Wanda Kemp, the family of Greg Moten, the family of Pancho Ibarra, the family of Ruth Tucker and Leon Warren, the family of Pat Wilson, Raymundo Falcon, the family of Delbert Lingnow and Guadalupe Ortega. Please keep the family of Travis Nell and Faye Bolin, the family of Socorro Gallegos, on your prayer list today. Lots of obituaries we've had in the last several months, and please keep all those grieving families on your prayer list. Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bank along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our Muletrain News programs always free of charge on demand on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith, poetry from Gary Brown. In a moment on The Sound of Texas.
The Sound of Texas is brought to you here on MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe at 610 East American Boulevard, as well as in Morton at 1744 State Highway 114. They're celebrating rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric since 1939. They are owned by the members that they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online at bcecoop.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Markle, all hope you enjoy this Sound of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
Gary Brown says the drought of the 1950s ended with heavy rains, which created problems.
In 57, it began to rain and rain until the dry, dusty creeks began to drain. At first the creeks trickled, then ran bank full, all the cowhands thinking this is cool. As the water began to recede, the cowhands realized there was now a new need. For where there had been the dry, dusty land, there was now a new problem, called quicksand. On this day, as I prowled the land, idly twirling the rope in my hand, I rounded a bend, and what did I see but a horned cow bogged way above the knee? Back to the barn for chain and team, this should work, or so it did seem. A pair of mules were selected to do the task. They were really good ones, would do all that you ask. I returned to the scene and surveyed what I had. It had not gotten any better. It was still really bad. I positioned the team and started toward the cow to get to her safely. I did not know how. The crud that had grabbed her could also grab me. Then there we would be, both me and she. On toward the cow I did go. Absolutely no life did she show. It really appeared that she was dead, and still I started to put the chain around her head. As I reached to secure the chain, she must have received a message from her brain. Open your eyes and take a look. Then she delivered a tremendous hook. The air left my lungs, my eyes began to water. She must have thought a monster was about to grab her. I got the chain fastened and hooked to the team. This had taken all day, or so it did seem. I picked up the lines and spoke to the team. They leaned into their collars. This was no dream. I heard a sucking sound as the cow was dragged free, being pulled out like an old dead tree. I stopped the team when she was on solid ground. To get to her quickly, I went with a bound. I removed the chain and left her to rest, having once again been put to the test.
Gary Brown lives near Clarendon. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with The Sound of Texas.